Big G here, bringing you another Diablo 4 video. We're gonna start out with some very good Diablo 4 news that we got from the data miners. And that big news is it has been confirmed that the first Diablo 4 expansion, don't know when that is, but I believe it's going to be very soon. Probably Season 5, because Season 5 will mark year 1 of Diablo 4. So, I'm guessing around Season 5 we'll get our first expansion, because they said we're going to get our expansions annually, so expansion every year. Anyway, this first expansion for Diablo 4 is going to be called the Lord of Hatred. And, as you might have guessed, that means that the expansion is going to revolve around the story of Mephisto. And I believe that basically means we're going to fight Mephisto. However, I believe in the future we're going to also fight Baal and Diablo, because Mephisto is the older brother of both Diablo and Baal. So then again, it wouldn't make sense not to fight Diablo in a Diablo game. So there's that. And they also uncovered that the 6th class that's going to be added to Diablo 4 is a class called the Spiritborn, which means it's a brand new class. It's never been in Diablo before, and they even said a little while ago that the class that's going to be added in the expansion is going to be a brand new class that wasn't in any of the other Diablo games. And the Spiritborn class, they use glaives. And if you have been fighting the Knight's Penitent around, those are the kind of weapons that the Spiritborns are going to use. Now, I don't know if the glaives are going to be one-handed or two-handed. My guess is because they're so large, they're probably going to be two-handed. If they are one-handed weapons, or if there's a skill that allows you to wield two-handed weapons in one hand, like it did, like the Crusader back in Diablo 3, you're probably going to end up using shields as well. So it sounds like the Spiritborn, in a sense, is going to be a little bit like a Crusader or a Paladin, but they're calling it the Spiritborn. Now, I don't know if the class is melee, if it's ranged, if it's hybrid. I do not know. I just know that that's going to be the new class. Also, we are finally going to get a mercenary system, which means, AKA, we'll be able to recruit followers, and they'll have a whole skill tree and everything else. Very excited about that. And I heard something about raids. Raids would be really good, because this is Diablo 4 is an online only MMO, so raids would be sweet. There'd be another side thing to do besides waiting for the world bosses to spawn. So the raids would be really cool, I think. But I'm excited about the expansion system. Very excited about that. Don't know when that is, but just know that that's what's coming up in the first expansion of Diablo 4. Hopefully that's soon and not too far away. But the most important thing that I really want in Diablo 4, because they confirmed it, is for us to get set items. Not the cosmetics though. It's just the set item that we got in Diablo 3 that had a green outline. I was hoping to get those in Diablo 4. I really hope they implement it. They did confirm it. They said we are going to get set items in a future season. So I'm going to pay very close attention when the seasons come. And for those of you that are playing Season 2, just like I am right now, if you notice when you play the season, it will tell you when the season ends. So Season 2 ends on January 23rd. So I'm guessing either January 24th or 25th is when Season 3 would start. So, got a little bit of playing time to do. You know, you got the rest of this month, all of November, all of December, and half of January for Season 2. So, you got plenty of time to do your objectives and level up and get all the stuff that you want. And I also noticed the reason why I'm playing Season 2 and not Season 1 was because when I played Season 1, I didn't like it. And I always thought that the seasonal stuff, all the items that you got or whatever, wouldn't carry over to non-seasonal. In Diablo 4, I just figured out, thanks to Season 2, that it's the opposite. Whatever items, whatever gear you get in the seasonal, at the end of the season, they take all your gear and everything that you got, and they put it into the stash, I believe it is. I could be wrong, but it does get carried over to the Eternal Realm, even your character. So that's I think that's pretty cool for me. So I made this sorcerer here in Season 2, and whatever I get with him, it carries over into the Eternal Realm at the end of the season. So that's pretty good. But that's the news I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully you're just as excited about all that stuff that I am. You might be asking what the credible source is. How did I hear of that? Well, I have a Google phone. It's a Google Pixel. And if I swipe right on my phone, it gives me a list of different articles and news that are going on. And one of them that popped up was the data miners for Diablo 4 uncovered all this information. And there was a whole article on it and everything else. So that's how I know. So that's... the data miners are doing really, really good getting all that information for the game, and I'm hoping it's true. I hope we get all that stuff. So that's very, very exciting news. Although it's a little bit down the road, but other than that, it's something to look forward to. So this is Season 2, and I found a build, a ball lightning build for the sorcerer that is just so much fun to play. It is OP. You do tons of damage and you just wipe off everything in the screen. So we're going to go with that. The two aspects that make this build work, I haven't gotten them yet because I'm only level 39, is the gravitational aspect. So when you spawn the ball lightning, they orbit around you. There's that. And there was another one called overwhelming aspect too. So we'll look at that in a minute in the Codex of Power and try to find that. If it is in the Codex of Power, I don't think it is, but we're going to look anyway. So the first thing we're going to go over is we're going to go over the abilities. So this is an OP build. So to start off, you're going to put 1 point into... oh, here we go, yeah. We're going to put 5 points in the arc class. You're gonna max that out because that's your primary skill there. You're gonna get enhanced arc class for critical strike, and glinting arc class for cooldown reduction. Then you're gonna come over here. You're gonna put 3 points into potent warning for the resistance. You want resistance here. Then you're gonna put 1 point in devastation to increase your maximum mana. Then you're going to put 3 points in the elemental dominance to do more damage. Then you're going to come down here and you're going to spend a lot of points here. So you're going to put 1 point in flame shield and enhanced flame shield for 25% movement speed. And then you're going to get shimmering flame shield for 50% of your missing life. Flame shield is really good for when you're in danger. It heals you pretty quickly. So flame shield is good for that. Then we're going to use teleport, put 1 point in there. Then you're going to get enhanced teleport for cooldown reduction. Then you're going to get shimmering teleport for 30% damage reduction for 3 seconds. Very, very good. Then you're going to put 3 points in glass canyon for increased damage. You're going to put 1 point in elemental attunement for cooldown reduction. Very, very good. Then you're going to come and put 1 point in Frost Nova. Now the reason why we're using Frost Nova is because that's going to go on our skill bar, because we are going to use that. It's a great crowd control skill. Frost Nova is really good because it freezes the enemies and then you're able to wail on them a little bit. So that's very good. Then you're going to put a point in Enhanced Frost Nova to reduce the cooldown of Frost Nova by 1 second after 4 seconds per cast. Then you can put 1 point in Mystical Frost Nova for vulnerable damage. So that's really good. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put 1 point in Lightning Spear. The reason why that says 2 is because you can see item contribution, so it added an extra point to Lightning Spear. But you're really only going to put 1 point in. You got to put 1 point in Enhanced Lightning Spear for enemies for 2 seconds when critically striking. Then you're going to put Nova. Let's go back up. Frost Nova and Ball Lightning are going to be your enchantment ones. Let me zoom in. There you go. And Ball Lightning is going to Ball Lightning, and I really like this because you get a 200% damage rate increase of your attack speed bonus. So you want to be attacking fast, and when you do that, you get a 200% damage buff to Ball Lightning. Very good. Then you're going to put a point in skill there, and then you're going to put 1 point in Prime Unstable Currents. Increases your attack speed by 25% while active, and then you're going to put another point in Supreme Unstable Currents to get 25% faster and cost no charges for crackling energy. I haven't gotten these unlocked yet because, you know, I'm only level 39, so these are the skills that you got to get you to level 50. Then for your passive, you're going to unlock Overflowing Energy. To get crackling energy hits one additional enemy. Each time crackling energy hits an enemy, your shock skill cooldowns are reduced by 0.1 seconds, increased to 0.25 seconds against elites. Very good. And then you're going to put 1 point into Coursing Currents. You're going to put 3 points into Conduction, and 3 points into Electrocution. And that is it for this build. So I hope you enjoy. Try this build out if you want. So far it's working pretty good for the seasonal stuff. I don't know if it works as well for Eternal. Oh, I almost forgot. The vampiric powers. This is new to me. So for the vampiric powers, you're gonna have Undying. So every time you cast a skill, you get healed. You're gonna have Anticipation. You get a 20% cooldown reduction when you use your ultimate skills, and they deal 6% increased damage for each nearby enemy. You're gonna want Ravenous, 20% chance to increase your attack speed by 30% of your total movement speed for 6 seconds. You're gonna want Hectic, cooldown reduction, and then the last one I haven't activated yet is going to be Moonrise. Hit an enemy with a basic skill grants you 4% attack speed for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Upon reaching maximum stacks, you enter a Vampiric Blood Rage, gaining 80% basic skill damage and 15% movement speed for 10 seconds. Now the reason why I don't have that activated yet, as you can see at the very top there where the packs are, I need one more pack in order to get all 5 of those unlocked. So, there you go. And if this was Eternal, it'd be everything but the vampiric powers. Seasonal, those are your vampiric powers. So, this is Big G bringing you another Diablo 4 video. I hope you have a great